Hello and welcome to another Top Table Wargaming video. You're with me, Jay, and this is a product review. So, a lot of you know, I've been looking at getting into second edition of Batman, and good friend Graham over at Red Beam Designs has released these, which are fantastic. And these are Batman Miniature Games character boards. So, a lot of you may have played Batman will know you have, in first edition you had quite big cards and you had to lay out tokens on them and stuff. Now in second edition they've done standard size cards, which are here. And these things are just invaluable for keeping things clean because they give you slots for your dice to mark the points you're spending in certain attributes and places for your tokens and your damage and stuff. And those of you who know me know I just love my accessories, so I had to pick some of these up. So here's a bundle of, I think, 5. I picked up 10 in total. They come in 2 pieces, which is quite simply the front piece, like so, and the back piece, and you just glue them together like that, bam. And what that gives you is, that gives you the full character board. I've got one assembled, I've actually got 2 assembled. I think these would be great, especially if you're going to play in tournaments and stuff, because it gives you a way of literally just stacking them and moving around and stuff. Now I do have a couple of ideas for these, and I'm going to poke Graham and see if he wants to help me out. One thing I'd love to see, Batman players let me know if this is a good idea, is maybe holes in, probably even 2 of the corners is enough, like there and there, if that was a bit wider, just to sink magnets, so in a tournament you could literally just clip and stack them and effectively carry around a bundle of them like that between tables and then drop them down, because again, as a lot of you know, Batman's going to be one of my miniature games for this year. I'm going to see if I can get involved in the tournament scene, so I'd love to see that. The other thing is only the new models coming out for second edition currently are having the new size cards, which is sitting here, and Batman is quite infamous for having lots of traits and abilities. So over on the Arkham City Limits Facebook group, and I would recommend checking it out. That is one busy, fun group. A lot of people are really getting involved in the community, and they're making fan-made cards for all the existing models. But what they are doing is they're making them double-sided, and the back of them has all the character traits and stuff. So what I'd actually love to see if I can explain this, is maybe this being a bit wider and there being a little slot in it. So what you could do is you could stick the front of the card in there, so you can mark your attack, defense, special, stuff like that, and then the back of the card printing separately and sticking in here, so you've effectively got all your special rules and abilities and traits looking at you, as opposed to having to pop the card out and turn it, because it's very easy to forget mid-game, and it just gives you a good point of reference looking while playing, especially while new, and these rules don't tend to stick. So that's what the character boards look like. So being unprepared as I am, I forgot to grab some bits to put in them. So I'm going to cut and come back, and then I'll show you what they look like full up. Alright, so I've been and grabbed some bits, and as you can see I've got the wonderful Bane in there. The card is sleeved as well, and there's still a bit of wiggle room, so I think it'd be fine regardless of which sleeves you use. So the idea behind these is, and they do line up, is you can pop dice in here, using the Batman dice of course, just to mark your attributes, like so. The top one I think I would probably use for things like ammo counters, so you can just drop those in there, so you know when your guns are running out of ammo. And then the bottom one, probably for damage, so like blood damage, stun damage, stuff like that. And I just think it makes it a lot cleaner than the big double folded cards that you used to use with stuff all over them. I think this just keeps things really clean. Try not to tip it too much, as you can see there. And I think these are an excellent little addition to really keep this game on point and running, especially in a tournament setting or somewhere you'll be moving around. So I absolutely love these, and they are super, super reasonably priced. I'm going to stick a link to these and Red Beam Designs in the comments, in the description below. Make sure you check it out. Graham's a wicked guy. He makes some great stuff. He does tokens and a lot of other stuff for Batman as well as other games too. So these get a 5 out of 5 for me. These are a great little addition. As I mentioned, I'm probably going to have a go at making the edits, which I discussed, one of which being somehow maybe the back of the card sitting in a groove there, so all my traits and abilities show up to me, just to make things easier. and also maybe a couple of magnet holes, just so I can stack them in a tournament set. And I mean, that's sit flush with the tokens in and being able to go about as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as you know, I'm going to be making a lot more Batman content. I'm also filming a showcase of what terrain and stuff I've got for Batman. I've been building foreground like crazy, trying to get a full table's worth with enough that we can chop and change it without it all being on the same board, because the end result is filming some Let's Plays, learning videos and match reports. So make sure you keep an eye on Top Table Wargaming, and you are subscribing to make sure you get those. And get involved in the comments, let me know anything you want to discuss. And yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.